There's little sign of a fighter jet except a piece of the fuselage and cockpit.
Crash happened just before noon on December 8, 2008. Pia Mantovani Sud was at home. The jet fighter grazed the tree in front of her house.
Yeah, it clipped it there. So that's where the knob is.
The plane crashed into the home across the street. Inside the home were a mother, her mother, and their two small children, all immigrants from Korea.
The next morning we came back, and then that was the saddest part of the whole thing. We can see from our living room the cadaver dog looking for the young girl, the 2-year-old, who was by the door. That's where they found her.
Yeah, we're trending up.
The current commander of Marine Air Station Miramar says several things changed throughout the Marine Corps after the crash.
What it did for us is like all mishaps. It made us go back and look at the way we were doing business.
According to the crash investigation, the pilot was about to land on the USS Abraham Lincoln when there was a problem with the left engine. The pilot was becoming certified to operate on a carrier. He was told by his squadron to return to Miramar when another malfunction impacted the other engine.
That fuel stopped transfer into the operating engine at the time.
And was that a malfunction, or was it pilot error, or?
It was both.
Listening to his squadron, the pilot actually flew by Naval Air Station North Island. By the time he came out of the clouds over University City, he was out of fuel. The pilot tried to steer towards a canyon before ejecting. He survived the crash.
There were some deficiencies identified in the mishap where we said, we think we can do things better.
Colonel Dockery says the Marines updated how it reacts to engine warning codes as well as the way people on the ground handle an emergency. A judge eventually awarded the father of the victims, Don Yoon, just under $18 million. A decade later, the colonel says the skies over Miramar are busier but safer. Pia Mantovani Sud says the neighborhood would still like the Marine Corps to be more responsive when they see a flight that appears to not follow the normal flight path. At a park near the crash site, University City will mark the anniversary Saturday by dedicating 4 trees to honor the family who died.
It's a way for the community to get together and heal and talk about it, what happened, because we've never really done it.
1 tree for each of the 4 victims. Steve Walsh, KPBS News.